Oh, hey there. I was just drinking out of my Stanley mug. Oh, never mind. I'm a curmudgeonly old man who doesn't like to follow trends. So I was not a Stanley. It was just a freebie I got from one of the great brands we work with. Hi, Chris Haupt here, Online Sports, Brain Pipers. Today I want to talk to you about TikTok and the influence of TikTok on Amazon and the future of shopping. And one stat that just came to light is that on Black Friday of 2024, uh, November November 29th, TikTok shops did $100 million in sales. They did $30,000, I'm sorry, 30,000 live streams, which are social shopping, people talking about products, going live for hours at a time, describing the products. People come in and buy and learn about the products. TikTok and social shopping in general is the wave of the future. And if you're an Amazon seller and you're not taking that into account for your product line, you're living on borrowed time, I think. The there's a lot of trends going on here, and there's a there's a media influencer, Gary Vaynerchuk. Maybe you've heard about him. If you haven't, look him up. Gary V. He got on YouTube back in early 2000s, 2007. His dad had a wine company selling wine in a store, and he was a young guy coming in, helping his dad out. Started doing some pretty dynamic new things. Found YouTube and tried some new ways of doing things on YouTube. Quickly got up to speed. Learned a lot about how to do things online, social media. 6 years ago, when TikTok was just kind of entering the landscape, he was encouraging everybody to get on TikTok because it was a new trend, a new way of bringing attention to people, products, services. He's now saying that, I mean, TikTok still has a lot of legs left in it, but he's feeling like the new trend that we all should be looking at for 2025 and beyond is what he's calling social shopping. That is live streams on TikTok, live streams on Instagram. It is TikTok shopping. It is the wave of the future. And one of the stats I've seen recently is something like 80 to 85% of people in China, consumers in China, buy from social media sites, whereas 85% in the US are still buying from websites like Amazon.com, your different Shopify stores. Clearly, there's a huge discrepancy. The shopping in online and social media in China is just accepted and normalized. The one interesting stat that goes with the US shopping, so currently only 15% of the US population are buying on social media. However, 50% of Gen Z and millennials are buying on social media, TikTok lives, TikTok shop, things like that. And if you don't think Amazon hasn't perked up and noticed this, uh, they see it. I think they see a threat there. And that's why one of the things they've been doing over the last few years, or not last few years, last few months, is partnering up. We were at the Amazon Accelerate conference back in September. This is an Amazon show for Amazon sellers to help keep them up to speed on what's going on Amazon. One of the big things obviously was AI, all the AI integration that they're doing with for their sellers on the back end. And if you've been on Amazon lately, there's some front end tools of AI called Rufus, which is helping. It will do things like answer questions about products. It will look at reviews and summarize results of reviews or questions people ask, things like that. So Amazon's making a big push on the AI front. The other big theme from this conference in September was integration. Integration with TikTok shops. You can now integrate your TikTok shop with your Amazon inventory, your FBA inventory, so that an order can come through TikTok and it will be fulfilled by Amazon. They're integrating with Instagram. They're integrating with Pinterest. They've already had started integrating with Shopify. They are integrating even further with Shopify. There was a PayPal announcement. So Amazon may be the king of e-commerce, but I think they're understanding that they are not the king really of social media. They've made a few forays there, and they've got a lot of smart people. So I wouldn't be betting against them that they can do some other great things there. But TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, there's just a lot of. You thought Snapchat was dead, didn't you? But it's not. It's the younger folks who get annoyed when Facebook first came out, and it was just a bunch of younger people, and then all the old farts like me got on there, and then same thing happened on Instagram. It's happening on TikTok. The young people lead the way, and then they get annoyed when the old people kind of follow them. And well, they don't really get annoyed. I think they like grandma being able to text them, even though has the phone upside down. Anyway, it's a threat. It's something as an Amazon seller you need to be aware of and be planning for and starting to work with. And so what can you do? You can start working with TikTok influencers. There's programs out there, some training programs that we've been looking at that are really powerful, give you a lot of insight into how TikTok influencers find products, what are they looking for in deals. And the good news is on the lower end, it's really a pay for performance. You're giving a percentage of sales and for them to drive traffic either to Amazon or to the product in the TikTok shop. And sometimes they'll want to get free product, but for a fairly low entry fee, again, this is the lower end. When you're talking about the Kardashians, maybe you have to pay, but is that really going to be helpful to you to pay the big influencers who may or may not deliver on the promise? The influencers, the young influencers who know what's going on, how to find trends, how to post things that will start trends and viral trends. And so the reason I was holding that mug is another stat that I saw is that the Stanley Mug Company, I don't know if they're called the Mug Company, but you've seen them, everybody's got a Stanley now. Back in 2019, their sales were, they've been around for a while, their sales were at 73 million. They got on TikTok, they found some influencers, they got some viral trends started. In 2022, their sales were they had 10x, they were at 750 million. I don't know what their sales over the last couple of years have done because I'm still seeing, it still feels like Stanleys are showing up everywhere. But that shows you the power of the virality that can happen on TikTok and Instagram, and TikTok especially. It's the TikTok, you hear this all the time, this platform has democratized this. And but what's happening on TikTok, you don't have to have tons of followers to make a big impact and have a video go viral or a post go viral. TikTok is not so much interested in who you know and what they like that's in common with what you like. They are looking at what you're looking at in terms of videos. How long do you dwell on a video, and how much do you interact with it? Do you forward it off to someone else? That is showing your interest. And so what TikTok is doing is gauging interest and then using that with their algorithm to figure out what else they should be showing you. So if you get a young influencer, not a young influencer, a new influencer that knows how to post things that could end up going viral, even if you have no following, this influencer could blow up your product. It's a good discovery platform. You can discover what people think about your product, what features they might like and what they don't like. And there are other, so it's a good discovery platform, you can even push your traffic from TikTok over to Amazon, and you can do this from other platforms as well. And this is an interesting development that we've been working on. Amazon has what's called attribution links. And what an attribution link is a specially designed URL that you can hand off to an influencer that's unique to them. So when it's, what happens is if the influencer if one of their followers clicks through on this URL, on the link that takes them over to Amazon, if someone buys that product on Amazon, 10% of that attribution link comes back to you, the merchant. And then what you can do is be giving 10, 20, 30% to the influencers. If you've got a product that you're trying to blow up, you're happy to give 10, 20, 30% if their influencers can make it blow up. So with this attribution link, everybody knows about Amazon's influencer program, the affiliate marketing. Those are typically not 10%. This is another type of program called attribution links. And so if you're not aware of that, let me know and I can point you in the right direction where you can find more information about that. But that's a great way to help subsidize some of the influencer marketing that you want to do. We've talked before about Creator Connections. I'll do another series on that. That's Amazon's internal program. And yeah, it's the Wild West right now in terms of influencer marketing. If you are on Amazon selling and you're not doing anything with influencers, you're putting your future of your brand at risk. And so I'm here to tell you, make sure you're starting to delve into influencer marketing, whether it's via Creator Connections, whether it's via TikTok Shop and learning the ins and outs there. We've got some programs where we can help you with that if you're interested. And we can also point you to some programs that will help you get some training. So if you want to do it yourself, there's a lot out there. But if you want it done for you, we've got some contacts and some programs to help with that. Again, Chris Haupt Online Sports, Brain Piper's Amazon agency, and now looking further into TikTok. DM me if you have any questions. If you're looking to get started with influencers, or if you aren't sure how to proceed, I'm happy to answer some questions and even get on a call with you if that would help you. So thanks for listening, and I will talk to you very soon. See you next time.